Alright, Hazemega here, and it's another episode of Hazemega Desktop Show and Tell with the anime figure of Cinamon here from Nekopara. Alright. So yeah, I've got a number of S-Style figures that I've got to do, so like I decided to start with the lowest number, okay? So previously, before this, I have done the Chocola and the Vanilla, so if you are interested about those figures, I'll put links at the end of the video if you guys wanted to check that out. I have like a two-part like single video, or a single video with two figures, okay? But we're just gonna do this one. All right, I also do have the Maple one also, the one after this one, so check that out also if you're interested. You'd be interested in checking Maple out, okay? But this one is on Cinamon only, okay? All right, so let's go over how much I got her for and how I got her. I got her from Hobby Link Japan around I think it was before November 2020. Okay, so yeah, I've had this figure for a while, and it took me a while to get her because of the pandemic and everything. Okay, she was just sitting in my warehouse, my HLJ warehouse, for quite a while, and then I think they shipped her. It says they shipped her air small packet, so I must have got her pretty fast. The Japanese postal service has been like really bad this last year. Okay, like sometimes they would ship small stuff. There's no EMS, and then we finally got EMS again when I'm shooting this video. So yeah, it's been kind of crazy trying to import stuff. So as much as possible, I try not to import stuff anymore. I wait for somebody to import it for me. Okay, so I got her for a total well, the price I got her for was 3,990 yen. That's roughly $40. Okay, kind of more like 35 US dollars. And then I had her shipped with the Maple S-Style figure and the Pop-Up Parade Chocola and Vanilla. Okay, so oh yeah, I also have that, so you guys should check that video out too. Mega's kind of a big Nekopara fan. And the shipping was 2,560 yen. That's about around 20 bucks, but that was for like 4 figures. Okay, so that's how I got her, and that's how much I got her for. Okay, so let's start the show and tell. All right, so this is a Cinamon from Nekopara. All right, this is the 29th Freeing S-Style figure. Okay, S-Style right here. If you guys don't know what Freeing S-Style is S-Style line is there like a 1/12 scale swimsuit figures. Okay, I don't think anybody does really small swimsuit figures anymore. They don't do the beach queens anymore. Okay, so it says S-Style up here. She's from Nekopara. This is the Cinamon swimsuit version. Okay, and then we have like a kind of almost a full shot, maybe like a 3/4 shot of the figure, and then there's kind of like some like a light green background with some cat paw prints here, and then donuts and cupcakes and stuff, because the story kind of centers upon like them working at a patisserie shop. Okay, there's the Nekopara logo right here. All right, S-Style logo right here, and then it says, I'm pretty sure it says Cinamon swimsuit version. Okay, it's a 1/12 scale painted figure. Okay, so it's a small scale figure. All right, not too many of them. Okay, here we got a full shot of the figure. I think that's the exact same picture as in the front, but you get to see the whole figure. There's that kind of the same background, and then it says S-Style on the back here. Okay, I think this is number 29. Okay, and here's the back. It shows like a kind of half shot, one at the front and one at the back, and then it shows you the other swimsuit figures they have. Okay, so there's the Chocola, and then there's the Vanilla, and then there's the Cinamon and the Maple. Okay, so like I think they always usually sell these figures in pairs. Okay, so the first pair was Chocola and Vanilla, and then the second pair is Cinamon and Maple. And I believe there's a Coconut and a Azuki is coming out soon. Okay, so keep your eye on that. Hazemega will be keeping his eye on it. That's what I'm gonna say. And then there's the Freeing logo right here. is made out of PVC and ABS. Okay, that's the material, and then there's a bunch of Japanese information there. You can pause it if you want to read that. It looks like Good Smile helped distribute this figure also. All right, made in China, and there are parts that children can choke on. Okay. Interesting thing to note, I think it looks like the Maple she's wearing a similar swimsuit to the Chocolate, and then Cinnamon is wearing a similar swimsuit to Vanilla. Okay. All right, and then on this side you kind of got a half shot of the back of the figure. All right, and then kind of the same info from the other side. Okay, and there's the top. This is a picture, half picture of the figure, same info. All right, and the bottom's just black. Okay, and this is a brand new figure. All right, let's go do the unboxing. Okay, there she is, Cinnamon. Alright, so it did come with a little instruction manual. It was pretty simple. I didn't really use it. I put her on the base first and then put her head on, but I guess the manual says you should put her head on first and then put the base on because it says ABC. Okay, other than that, pretty simple installation. Alright, there is a peg. You know, there's a steel peg, and then there's like kind of a locator peg on there, so it doesn't really do anything. It just kind of tells you like where her foot's supposed to be. Okay, I don't think I got her all the way down there too. So okay, kind of fragile if you ask me. There's only one thing holding her up, but it's a 1/12 scale figure, so it's not that heavy. I don't think she's gonna droop. Okay, my other S-Style figures did not droop. Okay. All right, well there she is. I'm gonna do a quick 360, and then I will go look her over more closely, and then we'll begin the scrutinization process. Okay, he's gonna scrutinize Cinnamon. Cinnamon is the cat girl that always gets excited. Okay. Okay, I've looked her over. So I'll tell you this: Hades Omega is a big fan of the S-Style line. They're, you know, cheap, inexpensive, small scale figures. Okay, and they look good. Okay, that's it. And they don't cost a lot. That's the important part. And they don't take up a whole lot of space. That's another good thing. And they sell them in pairs. All right, so let's start at the base, and then we'll work our way up. So we'll focus on the base. Okay, so like all the other Freeing S-Style swimsuit figures, the base is a kind of like a cog, okay, or a gear, and this one is a kind of a light green color, okay, almost like an olive color. Okay, nothing too special there. Like I said, she's been held on by one steel peg here, and then there's like kind of like a peg to just point her in the right direction. Okay. And we'll start from the feet up. Okay. Lower the brightness one. All right. So you can tell her toenails are have some kind of nail polish on it, or it's a very kind of light green. It's basically the same green as the base. Okay. And it looks like they're painted on there pretty nicely, and you can see her other toe. They are painted also. Very nice. The skin looks pretty good, all right, and you know that's the one thing you got to get right on these swimsuit figures, because there's a lot of skin on them. All right, so not much to talk about. The legs, yeah, it's all skin. The skin looks pretty good. It doesn't look too shiny. It doesn't look too glossy. It looks perfect. It looks a little kind of flat. Okay, a little too flat. I wish it was a little more glossy, if you ask me. but it is okay. Alright, the sculpting looks good. I don't, the sculpting molding looks good. I don't see any kind of lines or anything sticking out. Very good there. She's got a little flower band around her thigh. It's kind of green. It's got a green strap with like kind of white flower petals, and the center is green. Okay, yep, that molding looks great. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of shading. There's like pretty much no shading on the skin, which is kind of unfortunate. I do know some of the S-Style figures do have some kind of shading on the skin, but this one just not that much shading. That's what I want to say. Okay, we're gonna move up a little bit here. Okay, her midsection. Yeah, molding still looks good. I can tell there's just a little bit of shading right here. Okay, kind of where what was this? Her crotches, I guess, or her hips. Okay. And okay, so this is the biggest thing I gotta gig him for. Okay, right here there's like a overspray or something. All right, you can tell it's like it's kind of shiny, and then there's like some. It looks like some dust got stuck to it. Yeah, that is a major QC problem there. Okay. Other than that, I didn't see anything else wrong with this figure. That majorly wrong. Okay. All right. So let's go take a look at her swimsuit. So this is the lower part of the swimsuit, and yeah, there's not a lot to it, man. That's what I would say. It's so like it's got this yellow band around it. All right, it's kind of like a pantsuit, I guess. And then there's like a little ribbon on the side. It's very cute. A little yellow. It's like a yellow ribbon, and then yeah, there's kind of like a decorative piece to it. Okay, it's kind of like one of those kind of thong type underwears. That's what it really looks like, man. It's a thong is what it is. And then there's like a little decorative piece that goes on top of the center section that's covering her, her lady bits. And then there's like a green strap, the same green. It's the same green theme, I guess green. That color green is her favorite color, I guess. Okay, yeah, it kind of. Oh, I see. It goes up to the back of her. Okay, so it's actually it's almost like a one-piece type swimsuit. Hazemega is really critical about the stuff his figures are wearing. Okay, yeah, so that actual bottom part, okay, the second layer to the bottom, it goes up over her hips. All right, she's got a very nice figure also, by the way. And then it goes to the back. It ties around the back of her, like there's a little ring. It ties to the back of her, the top of the swimsuit, okay? Or the bikini. All right. And then we're going to go up a little higher. All right. And then, yeah, so she's got a very nice stomach, nice and flat. It looks like she gets some good exercise. It almost looks like she's got some abs. All right. And she's got those enormous boobies. Like, it's just like way too big for her frame, sort of. That's what I say. She must have stiff shoulders, is what I'm gonna say. All right, and then so the bikini top is just like it's like there's like two pieces. There's two pieces, and then there's like a kind of a ribbon in the center that ties them together. Okay, and then there's this kind of like scrunchy type thing that's a green color on the edges. All right. And then, yeah, you can see some kind of like folds and stuff in the bikini. Pretty nice. Okay. You can actually see behind the bikini also, like kind of like into kind of the side boob. All right. And actually, there is some kind of shading around her like where her armpits are. Okay. So yeah, there's a good amount of side boobage action in this figure because they're so big. You can actually kind of see underneath. Yeah, you can see underneath the swimsuit too. Yeah, the molding is really good on this. It just looks like her boobies are just gonna explode out of that swimsuit top. Okay. Okay, and then yeah, and it kind of ties around the back, and like the front part and the bottom part are actually together. Okay, and then her back is arched a whole lot. All right, and then there's her tail. She's got like a purpley tail, because her hair is purple, and it's got those little bumps on it like the other cat girls have. And then she's got a kind of white flower wrapped around her tail. Okay, it's a white flower kind of scrunchy. She's got a pretty thick tail too. Her tail looks a lot thicker than the other two girls. Okay. And oh yeah, we didn't really talk about the back of the swimsuit. Yeah, it's a thong. Okay. And oh, she's got a really nice booty. Yeah, you can tell she's there's some shading underneath the booty too. All right. And then she's got a flower around this arm. Okay. And she has just a green band around the other one. Okay. And then like, yeah, you can move her head, like her head will turn if you want it to, but it won't turn too much. Okay. She's kind of wearing just kind of get like a choker type dealie. Yeah, it's like a choker sort of, or it's just like a ribbon tied around her neck. Okay, let's move a little higher. Oh yeah, let's talk about her hands. Yeah, she does have the green nail polish. All right, like the toes. Green. There you go. Her fingers look like fingers. Her thumb looks a little funny. I know her thumb does look a little funny. It looks kind of funny from here. Okay, I did find some kind of dirt on her face, like right here. I was able to rub it off though. So, and yeah, so she's got the purple hair. It's kind of a little more bluish than her tail. Yeah, it does look a little bluer than tail, but it could just be the light. I don't know. Okay, she's got these, just kind of looking off into to the right a little bit. Okay, so we were talking about the hair. Yeah, so there's a kind of like a mold line right here that most figures have. Okay, like I guess they didn't do too good a job of hiding it, but it kind of does blend in with her bangs a little bit. All right, she's got like her cat ears sticking out, and the white, she's got the white fluffy stuff inside the ear, cat ears, and yeah, she's kind of got a piece of hair sticking out here and here. Her eyes look like they're on there nicely. She's kind of got that rice ball mouth. She's got the rice ball mouth. And then yeah, then there's her hair. It's kind of like her hair is in like a ponytail, and it kind of fans out. Actually, the hair looks really good. The molding looks really good. The paint looks okay. The paint looks a little flat, is what I'm gonna say. But since the molding is good, you know, it kind of makes it look nicer. There's like no shading on the hair at all. Okay. And then she's got a little flower up here. Okay, same green kind of scrunchy with the white flower on top. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Okay, there you go. So that is the show and tell of the Cinamon from Nekopara, of the Freeing S-Style Swimsuit figure line. I don't know. I'm kind of not a big fan of this figure. I kind of don't like the pose all that much, and I don't know. I just kind of, Cinamon's boobs just look way too big for her body. Okay, maybe that's you know what? I think I get the feeling that at least, you know, in the anime she's kind of thicker. She looks thicker than that. You know, she looks like she's way too thin. And her boobs are like way too big. It doesn't look proportional. Okay, this is I was just gonna say. But you know what? QC wise, it's very good. Okay, and there is some shading here and there, like in the armpits and kind of the kind of crotch area. And yeah, for the most part, it's a good looking figure. All right, but I'm just not a big fan of the pose, and she's got this kind of weird look on her face. This goofy look. Well, it is Cinamon because she's a little goofball. So, yeah. So this figure does go together with the maple. So if you want to see the show and tell of the maple figure, I will put a link at the end of the video. So that's pretty much it. I'm pretty happy with the figure, and she will go well. She will go great with the other girls. Okay, is what I'm gonna say. All right, it's Big Out. I will have some rotating video and close-up shots of the figure, and that'll be it. All right, thanks for watching. Hazel Miguel.